Hello Madridistas, and thanks for joining us on today's interesting episode as we talk you through some very important updates at Real Madrid. Kickstarting on today's agenda, Real Madrid have everything ready for a Galactico signing next summer with Kylian Mbappe and Erling Haaland on the agenda. Understand that the Galactico era was introduced by Florentino Perez himself during his first stint when he signed the likes of Luis Figo, Ronaldo Nazario, Raul Gonzalez, Zinedine Zidane, David Beckham, and many more big stars for the Real Madrid club during his first tenure in the early 2000s. We are going to be giving you updates on that in this episode, and shortly after that we are going to quickly turn our attention elsewhere as Real Madrid have received a huge injury boost ahead of the Cadiz clash, which shall take place on Sunday as talismanic Jude Bellingham is set for a return to Carlo Ancelotti's team sheet. Understand that Ancelotti had not played Bellingham for the previous two La Liga and Champions League games due to a shoulder injury he picked up against Rayo Vallecano. As of now, Bellingham has been training with the team, and after a keen observation, he has been termed fit to play against Cadiz. We are going to be talking you about that as well on this episode, so please stay tuned right up to the end. Do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Follow us so you do not miss on our next updates on Twitter by clicking on the Twitter link available on this video's description. The Galacticos era started at Real Madrid in 2000 when club president Florentino Perez put in practice a plan to attract elite players in order to improve the team's on-field performance and appeal to a global audience. While the emphasis has recently shifted toward developing young prospects, Real Madrid continued to be regarded as Europe's melting pot of elite players. According to RS, Kylian Mbappe and Erling Haaland have entered Madrid's crosshair owing to their improved financial positions as they plan for a Galactico signing next summer. A statement signing will likely be in the sight, especially after Karim Benzema's departure to Saudi Arabia. The report details Madrid's financial strength with information that indicates a move for a big player is inevitable. As per the report, Real Madrid possesses 128 million euros in cash and 265 million euros in undrawn credit facilities. Furthermore, the club has also made room in its wages bill, which allows the club to comply with La Liga's financial fair play standards. The efficiency ratio, a metric used by the European Clubs Association to assess the financial health of its member clubs, states that a club total professional expenses cannot exceed 70% of its total revenue. While Madrid's salary expenditure for the previous season was 72%, in the most recent approved account, the number dropped to 54%. While salary expenditures have decreased, overall revenue has increased by 17%, creating an environment that is more favorable than over for the arrival of a star player. Furthermore, the new Santiago Bernabeu guarantees the arrival of a big-name signing. Not only does the club project its final revenue for the season to be 939 million euros, but more significantly, it projects revenue from the operation that of the stadium to be about 317 million euros, which is nearly 115 million euros more than what it had been producing. With the stadium capable of hosting NFL games, famous sporting events, and additional seats, revenues are expected to skyrocket, and all these funds will allow for megastars to be acquired. As of today, MBAPPE and HAALAND are the two biggest names in the wish list, and Real Madrid will be eyeing their potential arrival next summer. So before we turn our attention elsewhere, I have a quick question for you, which is, if you're given the chance to choose between Kylian Mbappe and Erling Haaland, who are you going to go for? Please drop your answers in the comment section. So having done that, we are going to quickly turn our attention to the next agenda on today's episode, as Real Madrid have been handed a major injury boost ahead of Cardif's clash, as talisman Jude Bellingham is ready for a return. According to Carrusel Deportivo, Real Madrid midfielder Jude Bellingham completed the team training session on Thursday, and he will play upcoming away match against Cadiz. A few days back, we reported that Real Madrid were working tirelessly on two players, namely Bellingham and Daniel Ceballos, for them to be fit for the contest. After it turns out, while it is unknown whether or not the England superstar will be available, it has emerged that he will indeed play his part against Cadiz. It is to be noted that a shoulder dislocation during Real Madrid match against Rayo Vallecano at the beginning of the month. As a result, he was unable to play in the team's following matches against Braga and Valencia, although he was present on the bench for the Champions League fixture. Bellingham is practicing extreme caution training at a reduced pace due to lingering discomfort in order to avoid any possible relapse. Furthermore, while he is eager to make a comeback, the coach and the medical staff are adamant about avoiding any risks unless he attains full fitness. The initial timeline of Bellingham's recovery of 2 weeks has already been met, but it is understood that the midfielder was still not 100% fit. So having talked on that, we are going to quickly come to the end of today's interesting episode. See you next time, and Hala Madrid to us all.